some major repairs on the old bike. Started off with changing the oil. Need to fix the brakes. The brakes are bad. Need to get a new one of that. Need to fix the tappets. They're making a lot of noise. There's a seal I need to change over there because it's been leaking oil. Probably may change the chain and sprockets. Rear tire. Uh, then maybe get replace the light. And then of course service, clean the filters and all that, and repaint the tank. And of course my helpers over there, some oil for me, oil for the bike, assistant mechanics over there. Yeah.
See, wait,
Carburetor. You want me to talk?
You're the content creator, so I'm gonna do what type of content you want.
We started off by saying what I was doing today.
On the phone, I'm on the other camera.
Hiyo phone tu. Sasa kutengeneza shop.
This one. The water is dark. And what are you doing?
Kifuniko ingine pale.
Si uliharibu nikaitupa.
One of them. So today is probably the last time I'll be riding this bike. It's a Dayun Romeo 150cc. It was my first ever bike. I bought it in 2018. And this year I upgraded to the Tekken 250 Adventure. So I've decided I'm going to take this to my shags. These are my tires that I'm upcycling. Had them on my car, then I changed them. Hold on. awesome. I'm gonna miss this bike. I'm definitely gonna miss this bike. One thing I'm not gonna miss about it is the shitty brakes. But then when you think about it, this bike taught me a lot of things. Like I said, it was my first bike back in 2018. So this is the bike that I actually got my license on. And the one thing that I know for sure, I'm thankful that it taught me was learning how to be a defensive rider. Taught me about situational awareness, lane positioning, because once you think about it, when I'm on this, like right now, I'm put down the choke. Yeah, the choke is down. I'm the slowest thing on the road other than trucks. So because of that, especially riding on this highway, I learned very quickly how to be aware of checking my mirrors all the time. What is the guys behind me doing? What are the guys beside me doing? Because very easily and very simply, someone is going to try and bully me off the road, push me off the road, all kinds of nonsense because we have a small bike on the road. And I think overall it made me also a very good driver, because because yes, I have car, I've had company cars in the same time, but because most of actually my commute every day is on this bike, so I spend more time driving this on the road than actually cars, even my own car. It's cheaper, faster, especially with Nairobi traffic, more economical, and the whole works. So because of that, the mentality that, or the understanding that literally everyone on the road is out to get you, and so you're prepared and looking out for all of that. So even when I'm driving, I'm very conscious about what's going on around me, because in as much as everyone, your mind switches that I'm in a car, but a deep part of your mind is all about that safety bit, because safety is so much ingrained in your on-road DNA. So it was a pretty good experience. So this is not working here. My rear tire has what we call dawa, so very few pumps are able to inflate it. So let's just make sure. the adventures I've had on this bike. Those guys swimming. Three guys swimming in the river there. The challenges I'm having today is my perception that I need to change gears. It's not going fast enough because this is a nice little bike, and I'm not a fast driver or fast rider by any stretch. I will rarely go past 100 kph, and this is because well, what's the benefit? There's a lot of risk and no reward, so just keep on at the right pace, I think. Plus, I've always been a big believer of there's a big difference between top speed and pace. So yeah, sure, your vehicle, your motorcycle can do 180, 200 kph, but if you're going on a bit of a distance and it's not a drag race, top speed is less important and pace is much more important. Makes more sense to maintain, because if I'm on this and I keep an average pace of 60, 70 kph, I'm flying, because the cars had acceleration for a few minutes, hard braking, slowing down in traffic, places where they can't overtake, a bit of a jam. If I can maintain just come motor along, do my lane filtering and whatever, and make sure my average pace is 60, 70, I'm doing good. And because there's a time the hell, side where they're going. Like there's the times that I've been on major highways doing big distances. Like the last time I was on a long distance trip with this bike was I was going to Sudukia, and there on the Nairobi Nakuru highway, you are looking at because of all these trucks and all those things. So of course, one is doing some hard acceleration for overtaking and then hard braking because there's a truck in front of you, and then just maintaining the same pace, not doing anything crazy, maybe a bit unsafe and risky because at some point I'm overtaking on the left, but all things considered, the guy who with the Prado and Subaru's flashing lights at you to get out of the way, he'll arrive in Nakuru at the same time, because I remember the only place they will pass you is on the climbing lanes, because there's space to overtake and go speed up all over the place. But everywhere else, you're keeping up with them, because the difference between 100 kph and 70 kph is what? A minute? You'll only arrive a minute in front of me. So a minute is negligible, especially on a distance of, let's say, if it's 150 kms on a normal road. If it was an open road and you're flying 150 the whole time, yes, you'll arrive 30 minutes before me. But if it's a normal road with normal road conditions, bit of traffic here and there, all those kind of things, those we are arriving at the same time, or almost at the same time. That is the thing that people don't realize.
So yeah, it was a very good learning bike. Of course, I've been countless times to Embu with it. Uh, really enjoyed some off-road riding with it. It's not the best for off-road because the suspension is more or less geared for on-road because it's a commuter bike. So you feel all the potholes and everything, but it gets the job done. You can follow some weird paths all over the place and you'll get there eventually. Had some interesting accidents doing off-roading in the rain, but in the mud. Had some stupid ones, or I mean not call them stupid ones, call them embarrassing ones, where you're all by yourself and you have an accident by yourself and you're wondering, so your ego is hurt more than even the bumped knee. Interesting stuff. Mm. Something else this bike has taught me is motorcycle mechanics. I've actually, I think the only thing I've never done on this is replace the clutch. Or some of those big major things, like the time I was changing the valves, the rings and such. And it's mainly because I'd never seen it done. I've watched lots of restoration videos on YouTube, so I have a bit of an idea about what is done. I have the tools, but for something like the clutch, part of the reason I never changed it myself was I didn't have a castle nut, because there's a special nut that is on there that you need a special socket to open it. So because I never had that, I decided, you know what, it's only gonna cost me what, 300, 400, 500 shillings to get it changed. Buying a whole castle nut that I'll probably never use again will cost me about 1500 shillings, so it didn't make sense. But other things, change my own brake pads, change my own cables. There's a time I had a bad accident, so I changed my own, my dashboard was broken, all these kind of things. Repainted it myself. It was a shoddy paint job, but for a few months it was good enough. I've checked on my valve clearances and tappets, adjusted my tappets on my own. What else have I done on this? I do my own oil changes, my own service, basically my monthly service. So yeah, learned a lot. Some of that I'm gonna carry over on onto my new bike because the basics are the same. You are maybe the only difference is maybe positioning or routing of cables or something like that, but they're both CG engines, so plus anyway. I've already removed some of the panels on my bike just to see what is underneath, see what is where, look at how the air filter looks like. see what's under the seat. Is it easy access or is it difficult to do? So all those things. But then, I was just checking to see what's under the hood, because when you're one of the things that I've learned is when you're going out doing all this, because I do most of my riding solo, and you're sometimes in remote places, you need to be able to troubleshoot and fix a few things here and there. The only thing I've never been really good at was wiring. I can diagnose some faults. I know where what probably the issue is. But if it's a major electrical thing, most of the time it's easier and safer to take it to the garage and have a proper mechanic look at it. But every other things, the man should know how to change a light bulb. Your headlight bulb, check your fuses, know which relays are what, um, know which relays are short, be able to tell what's happening, change your own brake pads, clean your carburetor. Some of the things that you probably should be on your for you to get entrance or lifetime membership or platinum membership to the men's conference. Need to be able to disassemble and clean and reassemble a carburetor. So things you watch a lot of YouTube and then go try it yourself, and then you realize it's not that hard. Of course, once in a while, before you figure it out properly, you'll mess up your fuel or air ratio thingy, screw, and you'll either be running pretty rich or pretty lean for a while before you realize what the mistake is. Like I learned the hard way. So anyway, such is life, and that is the fun of machines. So anyway, I hope part of what I'm doing with this bike. 2 weekends ago, I was at home and I had it. I sort of did quite a major service on it because I wanted it to go to my shags. It will help out in some of the things over there. In terms of mobility and a bit of work in terms of carrying stuff around. Shags is somewhere in Kajiado, so things can be a bit far. The nearest town to our place is Kiserian town, and Kiserian town is about 16 k's from my parents' house, so it will come in handy. Definitely know that. So yeah, because anyway, it doesn't help me when it's sitting outside my house just parked there. Might as well put it. And I've never wanted to sell it, mainly because sentimental value to me. Plus, I have sons. I have a brother. So this is something that can whoever has interest can learn how to ride a motorcycle on it, uh, learn some of the basics on it, and of course, when you're repurposing it, it always makes sense. No need to don't shift from fifth. Tractability. If it was my taken, I would have to come down up to around third. And if I slow down much further, I have to go down to second. Otherwise, it shudders and then decides it wants to still go, but anyway. It's up. No indicating, no nothing, just randomly slowing down. Good driving too slow. This is one of those roads that I think will benefit from dualing. Keep thinking I'm in the wrong gear. I need to shift up because of the sound of the high revs. Sometimes I'm amazed by how much people behave when they see you have a camera and you're recording as you're going along. People tend to behave. Rongai town. Every time I come here, I'm amazed about how much it has grown from how it used to look like. I was actually born in this town something years ago. So, this, I don't know whether they still call this stage Tuskies. Used to be Tusker mattresses there before it became Nakumat. I think nowadays it's Carrefour. Haven't been there in ages. Prefer to go to Quickmart, Kiserian. That way you avoid all this hassle, and it's the last place you can buy everything you need in up there. Just for market stuff, buy meat, everything. Then from there you just go. It doesn't make sense to stop in the middle of traffic or in the middle of a storm. Power through the storm. Storm being the crazy traffic of this place. So that way to Magadi, this way to Isinya. add some fuel because we are turning off over here for a bit of off-roading. My rear is skipping out. This car just hopping. I know because it's slightly overinflated. Front is planted. blind corner. Yes, that happens. That road to Ngarusa, come out in Birika. It's gonna rain tonight. This place used to be terrible before they put this uh, concrete slab. If it rains a bit, the river becomes a proper river crossing. That's a very steep hill.